If you died 10 years from now, what would you regret not doing? Would you regret not starting that side hustle? Not leaving that job? Not betting on yourself? Here's a stat that really hit home to me. The average American spends over 2,700 hours a year on a screen, and only about 6 hours a year planning their future. A 40-hour work week full-time for a year is only 2,080 hours. The biggest mindset shift of my life was realizing that life is not a dress rehearsal. And the moment I truly understood that, everything changed for me. We live like we have unlimited time, but we really don't. We tell ourselves, I'll start next year. When the kids are older, when things calm down, maybe at work is too crowded. But what if someday never comes? Here's the hard truth. You only get one shot at this, and how you spend your time is how you're going to spend your life. At the end of your life, what do you want to look back on? And just as importantly, what do you not want to regret? You don't want those regrets. Because I know I don't want to look back and realize I stayed because maybe I was scared of failing, or what my coworkers might think, or because I waited until I had it all figured out. Let's call it out, right? We wrestle with the same toxic thoughts. What if I fail? What if people think I don't have time? I'm not that type of person. Other people will be better off if I don't do it, or people will be better than I am at it. Those aren't truths. Those are mental handcuffs, and they're keeping you stuck. I love what Zig Ziglar says. Y'all know I love Zig about fear. He says fear has two meanings. Forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. The choice is yours. That is absolute truth. Are you running for the door, or are you ready to face that fear? Are you ready to change your life and the lives around you, the ones you love? The biggest mindset shift that changed everything for me was this: I can grow, I can learn, I can believe in myself. And even when it's hard, even when I don't feel ready, I give myself permission to take that imperfect action. I stopped waiting to feel confident. I started doing the thing, scared, messy, and imperfect, even unqualified. Let me tell you, when I started DJing weddings as a side hustle, I had $800 worth of equipment. It wasn't the best equipment, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't the best. And I had no clue what I was doing. I practiced, I did things to get ready for the gig, but my first wedding gig, man, I showed up so nervous. I made tons of mistakes, and I was looking at the people on the dance floor trying to figure out what song do they want to hear next. I didn't have the experience yet, but you know what? They had a wonderful time. That gig was my first 5-star review. Now, I wasn't perfect, and I'd learned so much from that event. Now, every event has made me better since then. Every event has made me a better DJ. And let me tell you something, that little side hustle has paid for me to go to Italy twice last year. And eventually, it led me to starting Firewatch Business. I put together a free resource that can help. It's called the Escape Plan Blueprint. It's a simple starter guide that gives you tools to move you from stuck to started. The link is in the description. Go grab it today and start today. So let's talk about solutions, because if you're dealing with low confidence, fear, doubt, I've been there, trust me. And here's how you move through it, right? Low confidence solution, you ready? You don't need confidence to start. You build by doing it. Start small and get those reps in. The fear of people judging you? Most people are too busy thinking about themselves, trust me, to think about you. Stop living for others and start living for yourself. Stop living for their approval. You don't need it. Okay, if the problem is you're overwhelmed, pick one goal for the next 90 days and do it. You don't need a 5-year plan, just the next step. Okay, let's say the problem is you're just ready to quit when it gets hard. Expect that it will get hard. Expect that dip. You're not broken, it's part of growth, right? Stay in it. That's why accountability matters. Let me tell you, that's why I created the 90-day goal and action plan program. It's not fluff, It's actual there to create momentum. It will build momentum for you and finally make progress on your dreams. You don't need a miracle, you need a plan and someone to keep you going that won't let you quit. That's me. If you need that help, links down below. Now, stop comparing your beginning to someone else's middle. I love that because it's so true. Just because someone else is ahead of you doesn't mean you're behind or you're late. You're early if you start today. And if you're telling yourself, I'm just not that type of person, hear this. Identity is not fixed, it's built. You become the person who is doing the work. You make wins by doing the work. I know we've mentioned this verse several times on this channel, but it is one of my favorites. It's 2 Timothy 1:7. For God gave us a spirit, not of fear, but of power, love, and self-control. We do have self-control, and we can use that control to change our lives and change the lives of people around us, the ones we love. So I'll ask you again, what do you want your life to look like 10 years from right now? And if nothing changes, what will it look like 10 years from now? What will be your regret? Write it down. What do you want? What do you never want to regret? Then ask yourself, are my actions today moving me forward in that life or moving me away from it? You only have one life, one chance. Don't waste it trying to be perfect. Don't waste it living for other people. Start small, start scared, but start. If you're ready to take the first step, download the Escape Plan Blueprint. It's free, it's waiting for you down below in the description. If you're still trying to figure out what your why is, you're feeling unmotivated and scattered, watch this next. It's about finding out your clear why and building a foundation triangle. That video will light a fire underneath you and help you get going again, get you aligned and focused. Hey, keep on hustling.